It's so wet. It makes me want to put my hands in my pockets, but someone is always sleeping in there, and they're always cold.
Hey, don't you judge us.
Great. Mother Spirit. I'm almost there. Just a little farther. Traveling on foot was never a good choice for an expedition. Evil snow monsters. First, sled dogs, then mad critters. Now, endless daylight. Endless glaring sun. Is all this because of that ritual? What the heck are those snow monsters trying to do?
Miss Amundsen, how long until we reach the ruins?
I don't know. I don't know. Careful! Something's coming!
An earthquake?
No, not an earthquake! Lower your body. Whatever you do, don't lose your footing. Sled dogs. Oh, they're smart. They avoided the cracks very intelligently.
Nautica, you're a capable reindeer and dog trainer, right?
Huh? Oh, no. I really don't think that's a good idea. They tried to kill us yesterday. Well, maybe I can give it a try. They might still have some sense. but it's been a while since I last gave any orders. What if they don't listen to me?
Come on, Nautica. Time to hit the drum.
You're right. You can do this, Nautica. Try again.
Timekeeper, are we really going to do this?
What are we doing?
I have no idea.
Straight ahead! Straight ahead! Oh, right! Get them around the head and neck. That will help you bond with them.
I suppose that makes sense. I hope Ulrich has come across friends as reliable as these.
I did it! I did it! These are the biggest sled dogs I've ever seen!
Lieutenant, we have spotted a suspicious unit. A schooner has come ashore due east. It appears to be alone.
Team 1 and 2, come with me. Team 3, stay and keep watch. target presents as an arm, but we can't rule anything out yet. Team 1, follow me. Team 2, stand by at bunker A2. Keep your eyes on the coast. We don't want to be caught unaware if they send reinforcements.
Seasickness, whiteout, and judging by the trembling compass pointer, something's messing with the magnetic field here. Boss, you're probably the least suitable person in the world to be doing this mission.
Shoot, I can already hear my silicon dioxide crackling. Find a windproof bunker. I need to reapply the hydrophobic and cold-resistant coatings.
Now! Sergeant Frickman, take 2 soldiers with you and search the schooner for any other threats. You are under arrest. Laplace researcher.
That uniform. Are you from Xeno? There must have been a mix-up. We have the official approval of the St. Pavlov Foundation.
Boss, I've seen their faces hanging in the Hall of Merit. So unless they're ghosts, we've just stumbled upon the rebels.
What is your purpose here?
It's none of your business. All you need to know is that we're not a threat to you.
We came here alone. No backup.
Lieutenant, the schooner is clear. Only an unarmed sailor on board. The outpost confirmed that they haven't spotted any other ships.
Lower your gun, Lieutenant. We're not a threat. We're just here to play a tune.
A poor excuse, researcher. Please head back to where you came from. Now is not the best time to play sing-song in Antarctica.
I'm not leaving.
Fall back! Calm down, sir. You're a researcher. Perhaps you should stick to the pursuit of knowledge and leave the explosives handling to me. RGD-5, 72, 85, 128, Theta K, 006. I know the owner of this grenade. After the first storm, all Xeno equipment was codified under a particular numbering system and distributed among the platoons. But the number on this grenade belongs to someone special, someone in an independent team. Someone who has a unique code on all her equipment, including her famous Su-001 flying device. Aslav. So, you've been in contact with Team Timekeeper.
And what if I have? So the weapon that was supposed to protect me is the very thing that gave me away. How ironic. Are you out of your minds? This is a real grenade, you know. Powerful as 200 grams of TNT.
Що було, то і буде.
Your arcane skill.
For the last time, what is your purpose here? Is it about the timekeeper? About Verden? Yes, that's right. Given the helicopter malfunction, we would be hard-pressed to make any movements unless absolutely necessary. We still have plenty of resources. We're prepared for the long haul. No Foundation armed forces have yet appeared. I suspect the King George V coast is not their first landing choice. Victoria Land. Isn't that near? Yes, understood. We are on high alert. No suspect will be spared.
All that chatter, yet you didn't report the thing most worthy of reporting. Am I so trustworthy?
You are disarmed with no locator and no backup. It would be redundant to report you. There's no need to disturb Father with such things.
Redundant, useless information, like the hundreds of millions of possible combinations of the Enigma machine that are discarded once the code is deciphered. Anyway, are you certain there's no room for a deal?
No deals for captives.
A soldier's loyalty should be unwavering, no? Then why did you turn to Manus Vindictae?
It's none of your business.
Touché. Did the other soldiers agree with this decision? No need to tell me. Your silence is answer enough. Those who were loyal to you stayed, and those who weren't were exiled. While I'm sure you have a trustworthy team, you must have suffered a significant loss to your manpower.
So you're here to listen to music, huh? My father would appreciate this record, given this is the only thing with you besides your expedition gear. It must have something to do with your purpose here. I assume the LSCC has made another development, but I wonder how many sacrifices have been made to get to this point. And what will these sacrifices get you this time? The expected results or an unexpected failure? I am on the edge of my seat.
Then I assume you're able to accurately predict the consequences of all your actions? So, where do you predict this decision will take you? To wearing their mask and losing your sanity? To screaming and gouging your eyes out? Or are you planning to play the loyal Manus dog, helping them bring about one storm after another until every one of your rivals has been washed away?
I don't think pissing off the rebels was on the mission brief. Boss!
Your actions are poised to undo all your past efforts by your own hand. I'll admit, I'm no tactician, but as a researcher, I can see the logic in this choice. Were my experimental method to be proven wrong, I wouldn't simply give the entire project up. I'd adjust the variables and change my method. As a new Laplace member said, there are no wrong projects, only rules that have not yet been made reproducible. Every researcher will inevitably experience many failures. We just brush ourselves off and get back on our feet. Or are you hiding behind your military orders to absolve yourself from making decisions? Is that why you're hiding here on this coast right now?
Well, guess that ship has sailed.
Intelligence has confirmed that the Foundation's fleet is coming from the Ross Sea. Presumably, that's the area of operations. There is only one transport helicopter, but the journey is traversable for a well-trained team.
Looks like this mission is a great big fail. Least we can have one last chocolate MRE before we're toast. Do you want a piece, boss?
Thank you. But chewing isn't in my repertoire. It doesn't matter how ready to eat the meal is.
Mr. Ulrich. How much do you know about Manus Vindictae's plans in Antarctica?
No deal made, and you still want some info. Is this how Xeno trains its soldiers?
Honestly, I've never been much of an interrogator. But before I pour you into Terra Nova Bay, I have to know who or what is behind your mission here.
Wait, what?
Sergeant Whitegloves, Sergeant Friedman. Take him back to the old building in the station. That will be a more suitable location for interrogation.
wait. You don't know what you're doing. You're making a huge mistake. Improvised speeches never really were my thing. Negotiations have failed. Guard!
Watch your step!
She's a tricky one.
Hey, give me a chip. Just one with the lowest denomination.
Perfectly understood.
Yeah, I know. Tú decides.
Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
Oh, need me to get you guys an amp? What? You still don't recognize me? What about now? Sterilize. Yeah, I know. Ta-da! Time for a special massage.
I look forward to punishing you! Perfectly understood. Shall I, Master? Flee, mortal! Please, allow me.
Lieutenant, sorry we're late.
Actually, you're here just in time.
There are more of them? Boss, I'm really not cut out for this.
7-7 set!
Boss, the situation's critical. Do I have your permission to use?
So close to death, yet you're still in the mood for chit-chat.
This emergency intercom has a direct line to our commander-in-chief. If I press this button, our mission will fail. But it'll also send our coordinates to him. And we both know what'll happen after that.
What are you waiting for then? Press it. We're ready. Sergeant White Gloves, Sergeant Frichman, please wait outside. I would like to have a private conversation with our guests.
This is...
the aftermath of Manus Vindictae's actions. They have slaughtered researchers from stations across Antarctica. Most died immediately, while others were taken to their base. They didn't tell us why. These are the people we found who were still breathing.
Are they all humans?
For the most part. There are some of our kind, too. When we first arrived in Antarctica, we were hit by a blizzard near Manus Vindictae's base. We lost some of our men in it. By the time we found them, they had all suffered serious mental breakdowns. Father promised us a shelter. But now, everyone in Andrea's team has donned the mask and become a mad follower of the Manus.
I know how it feels to lose your comrades.
All right, I'm putting all my cards on the table. The current situation isn't good for either of us. We need to trade information if we want to stay in the game.
Turn away. Cover your nose. Better not look at this scene unless you're mentally prepared. What a mess. Surely the work of amateurs. Metaphors aren't really my thing, but if you insist. There's cream cake splattered on the wall and bread ripped and shredded all over the place. And there's strawberry and chili jam. Lots and lots of it. Damn. Is that a rotten grape I just stepped on? Anyone with a sense of justice wouldn't let this happen. I'm just a soldier. A brainless follower of orders. I have no grounds to make judgments on morality. But loyalty, that I do know about. Anyone could pledge their allegiance to an undefeated commander. It's a no-brainer for most soldiers. But give that commander a few heavy losses, a couple of misjudgments, and that loyalty becomes a whole lot harder to give. So if you really want to prove how loyal you are, you should follow a stupid commander. The stupider the better. Just be sure you know what you're getting yourself into. That lieutenant, though, she's a sure way off from being a loyal subordinate. She must have been sick to the stomach when all this went down. Just a kid.
That's odd.
Are we lost?
My team reached the outer perimeter of the ruins twice. The entrance should be right around here. Sorry, Merton. The terrain here is nothing like I remember.
Just so you know, I've lost all radio reception from the Foundation.
No signal, no landmarks, no working compass, and the terrain doesn't match what's on the map. What should we do now, Timekeeper?
Hey! My watch is not for dogs. Give me that. Shoo!
I have an idea. In fact, the answer's right in front of us. Shh. Watch.
Dr. Doris's stethoscope. Huh, you're right. It's been staring us right in the face. The sled dogs are canines after all. They should have a sensitive sense of smell.
Yes, if we give them a moment to smell the stethoscope, they may be able to track down the scent left on it. Let's hope it works.
They smelled something.
Hop on their backs.
We made it. This is where my team went before. The guide appears, then fades from human sight. If the devoted journey, let their songs unite. Matu was right. The Mother Spirit was right. Oh, it was the right decision to join you.
Where are we? A labyrinth in a valley?
Relay believed that these were the only outskirts of the site. She said that if we pass through the valley, we might even find the real ruins of a temple, or a city even. Look at this stone wall. There are excavation marks on it. We ran into an abnormal whiteout last time. It was too dense. We couldn't make out any details.
I've never seen this kind of rock before. Is it some kind of fossil?
It's Toliitic basalt. It forms at mid-ocean ridges, down at the bottom of the sea. Look at the geometric pores and the golden mineral veins. If Friede were here, she'd call it a miracle. A once in a 425 million year occurrence. Friede. She would have been so excited to see this, even if it is only the size of my palm. That's why she joined the expedition.
Timekeeper?
Not an illusion.
I read about this typewriter in the file. Miss Whiterum and Nala also mentioned it.
That's right. This is Dr. Doris's typewriter.
Another one of her belongings. Is it too coincidental to be mere chance? What's this all over it? Scale powder? Blood. It's dry.
Whether these were left intentionally or not, this proves that we're heading in the right direction.
So much blood. She may be injured. We need to find her as soon as possible.
What do we do now?
Think positively. Perhaps they'll just get there before us. Let's go after them.
Wait! There are critters hiding out nearby. There they are. Timekeeper, watch out!
Guys?
Yes, Nautica. We noticed it too. This is the 6th time we've passed this stone wall.
It might even be more than the 6th time. We walked for 15 minutes before we realized we were going in circles. I'm afraid we have to face the fact that we're trapped in this labyrinth, Timekeeper.
Just like in the legends. The Black Forest, the Demon of the Crossroads, the Twilight Loop.
Well, wait, Miss Amundsen. We need to think dialectically. Let's not jump straight to evil spirits. It could be the result of some kind of arcane skill.
I had the same thought, but I don't sense any arcane fluctuations around here. That said, Miss Radio and the sled dogs couldn't just vanish into thin air. There must be a hidden exit, or something else at play here.
Let me give it a try. I may not be an Arcanist, but we human explorers have our ways. My grandfather taught me how to tell the directions using a watch and the position of the sun. I have his watch right here. I took it with me. Let me see. What was it again? Point the hour hand towards the sun and bisect the angle between the hour hand and 12 o'clock to find the south. Wait, we're in the southern hemisphere, so it actually points north. Thankfully, we aren't in the polar night yet. We still have the sun in the sky. But there's no sun.
Manus Vindicte's ritual is affecting the day and night cycle.
Don't worry, Miss Amundsen. There must be another way. Timekeeper, I suggest we try to exit this area first.
Agreed. We can't afford to risk any more time in here.
snow here feels different. It's harder than the last path we were on. I don't think we came this way when we were following the dog's footprints, did we?
Basalt, stone walls. A path that can't be found with open eyes. I see it now. The designer of the labyrinth used these stone walls to create an optical illusion. We missed this entrance over and over again.
Right. Even if the dogs hit into a wall, they could still follow the scent. Of course! The Mother Spirit is always right.
I think I see her.
What do you see, Vertin?
No. No. It's gone.
Take my hand, Timekeeper.
Miss Bird? What is the answer that you're searching for?
Footsteps? Timekeeper? Miss Sinetto? Miss Amundsen? Is that you? Oh, thank goodness you're here. You have no idea how many times these reckless dogs almost flung me off their backs.
Miss Radio.
Oh, Miss Radio. Great. We did it! We made it out of the labyrinth!
Where are we?
Fride. I made it. I found it. It's real. The Mother Spirit does slumber far to the south. The legends are true. And I found it.
We should keep moving. I have a feeling that all our questions will be answered once we pass through that gate.
Congratulations, you cleared the stage. Though I hardly thought it'd take you so long. The answer was right in front of you the whole time. Just cover your eyes. Funny, you had to do the very thing the enemy wanted you to. That was your third lesson. Hands serve to control. As for the first and the second, well, you've already seen the digestive and excretory systems. Save us both the time and look over your logs if you're curious. Back to the topic. You almost died in there thanks to the false intel from your eye scouts. Luckily, Brain Command reacted quickly enough to prevent the worst from happening. You better set a second in command to avoid this kind of thing happening again. The ever-beating strategic center, the hub that every drop of blood must pass through, violently beating when agitated. The most reliable organ, besides the brain, because it has to be. If only it didn't have a mind of its own. That'll surely lead to destruction, whether it beats fast or slow. It wasn't my intention to talk like a Renaissance artist. But when you reflect on Michelangelo's painting on that grand ceiling, there's no choice but to do so. The key to creating life could be either the Hall of Wisdom or the Land of Birth. So, you should understand art a little better now.
Raiders out. No solar contact. Targets eliminated. We got them.
Good work, everyone. But let's not start celebrating yet. The ice is getting thicker. We are entering an ice zone. Notify all bridge personnel to reduce speed. Engineer, what's the damage report?
The Magnus hit our portside propeller. We're down to about 20% thrust on the steering, sir.
Visual on an iceberg at 12 o'clock! It's closing in fast!
Speeding iceberg? Really? What did I tell you about staring at the snow too long? It messes with your vision. Yes, that's no iceberg. It's a fin, a massive one. Something's under the water.
A Leviathan!
Triglav, all systems engage. All units, report your status.
Water in main battery magazine! All watertight compartments are under pressure. Captain, we're going down!
Understood. For all these years, we have fought side by side with Triglav and the 3 frigates. Not once have these old girls let us down.
The menace must be desperate to stop our landing. Sending a Leviathan after us of all things.
Let them try. The Foundation will not be stopped at the Ross Sea. Triglav to operations. Initiating detonation of the onboard array.
Operations to Dida. Steer clear of the ice zone. Or back to defense line A2.
You made your way here, through the Ross Sea. The front lines must have given you a grim taste of the war. The Manus won't let the Foundation set foot on Antarctica, not without the fight. The ritual is too important. They will stop at nothing to see it happen. So here's my offer. Reciprocity. As a gesture of good faith, allow me to share some intel on their movements with you first. There's a ruin of an ancient city deep in the heart of Antarctica. That is where the ritual will be held.
A ruin? Here?
Against that mountain, yes. But it isn't just any ruin. It's Manus Vindictae's stronghold. Rituals, preparations, high-level meetings. That is where they all happen. In order to secure the continent, they have fortified the coastlines, covering every possible landing point. The Order of Enlightenment is stationed at King Edward VII Peninsula. The Apostles' Brotherhood controls Mary Birdland. And the former Xeno Sentinel unit has deployed its forces along King George V coast. The terrain is already a natural fortress, but that wasn't enough for them. They have deployed a number of arcane-modified beasts, several Magnus and a Leviathan, if my intel is correct.
Oh, no way! A Leviathan? I heard you could sink Australia with one of those things.
Not anymore. The Triglav just blew it up and sank with it in the explosion. She was one of the Foundation's best battleships. A heavy price to pay to only reach a stalemate. If I were you, I wouldn't count on support from the Foundation forces. They are already spread thin, just holding the front line. You need a plan to complete your mission without their help. And if you are as smart as you hope you are, you will see that this map is your best shot at reaching the city without getting caught in their territory.
It all sounds too convenient, boss. We've got no clue what she's really up to.
Fair enough. But know that the Admiral has ordered the coastline be sealed. I can't let you pass, at least not without a deal. Whatever your purpose is, you won't make it further without some assistance.
Fine.
Seriously?
I'm meeting with the Timekeeper at the site of the ritual.
Ah, brilliant.
What's the Timekeeper doing there?
I'm not saying another word until you remove these cuffs.
You think you're in a position to bargain?
Bargain? You were the one suggesting reciprocity. Hardly seems reciprocal to keep us locked up, don't you think? We really are here because of a song. The record is the key to everything. In 1995, before the world was afflicted with the storm, this record, along with its arcane record player, was sent into space aboard the Regulus Space Telescope, serving as the power source of the satellite. For 12 years, it took pictures and transmitted them back to Earth. Then, in 2007, the satellite crashed near Aldeburgh, destroying everything but this record in the process.
2007. That would have been 1966, right after the Sixth Storm.
Precisely. A rock music enthusiast from that era found the record and later brought it to Laplace. She is now a member of the Timekeeper squad. The last image transmitted from the satellite was time-stamped April 16, 2007. Even after the storm sent everything back, the satellite's timeline kept moving forward.
Are you saying that the satellite crossed the storm? How?
We believe it's because of this record. It's the only material that has been proven to be immune to the storm. In our previous experiments, it reduced the severity of the storm syndrome afflicting one of our researchers and slowed its progression on me.
Wait, what?
But those results were from small-scale isolated tests. We've never tried it in a real storm. Since replicas of the record haven't demonstrated the same immunity as the original, we've developed an upgraded amplifier system for it. Now, when played on our upgraded player, this record can create an immunity zone with a 2.5-mile radius. But the immunity isn't permanent. We found that the element Regulus in the record is consumed every minute it plays. At best, we're looking at 12 minutes of protection with this original copy. If Manus Vindictae succeeds in triggering another storm with their ritual, this record may be our last line of defense. That's why I brought it here. And that's why I need to get it to the Timekeeper. Should the worst happen, at least we can minimize the damage. And I'll be able to see how it works during an actual storm. An invaluable boon to our research.
Sounds like Laplace has made remarkable progress since the Equilibrium umbrella. I have to say, I'm impressed.
So, there it is. All my cards on the table. What have you got for us?
The actual location of the ritual is in a sanctuary hidden in the heart of that mountain behind the city ruins.
First a city, now a sanctuary. Boss, she's got to be messing with us.
I am telling the truth. There is a tunnel in the city that leads into the mountain. Only the chosen are allowed through. And you can bet that the tunnel will be heavily guarded. "2.5 miles of immunity, you said?
That's right. I'll need to know the size of the city and the length of the tunnel to figure out the best placement for the record.
I have an idea. The mountain's interior is hollow. The sanctuary sits right in the heart of it. It used to be an active volcano, but it hasn't erupted for centuries. The elevation of the volcano is 11,616 feet. That's just under 2.2 miles.
Boss, it's not exactly easy to tell what you're thinking, you know. Surely you're not taking her seriously, are you?
Scaling the mountain isn't going to be easy. I have marked the dangerous areas on this map. Try to avoid them when planning your route. Before you go, let me make one thing clear. This is just my advice. Whether you take it or not is up to you. If just the two of you go up the mountain, you may keep yourselves out of the enemy's sights, but it will be highly dangerous. There will be no saving you if something goes wrong.
Of course. We'll weigh our options before we make a move.
Good. Keep your head on straight, soldier.
So, just like that, you're letting us walk out of here? With the record and a map? You call it reciprocity. But what's in it for you?
Arcana's death hasn't weakened Manus Vindictae. In fact, they have kept the Foundation very busy, taking different names and causing chaos around the world. They rallied their followers, journeyed across the globe, and set the stage for their ritual on this barren land. And all right under everybody's noses. They planned every step, but you just barged in here with nothing but a record and an idea. If you were my soldiers, I would have thrown you out of my camp by now. That said, I would rather see the storm end than see you fail.
Well then, thank you for your help. Why don't you come with us?
Me?
Look, we may be rushing in there like a couple of idiots, but if this works, if it really stops whatever scheme the Manus are brewing, don't you want to see it for yourself?
It doesn't matter what I want. I have orders.
knew this wouldn't exactly be a Sunday stroll. But I didn't think we'd literally be carving our own trail through the wilderness. Boss, at this rate, the world will be an absolute bedlam by the time we reach the top.
Hold on. Let me check the map the lieutenant gave me.
Lieutenant Mordia. As grateful as I am that she set us free, which I absolutely am, I have to say, this isn't exactly the type of freedom I imagined. Who's there? Ouch!
Penguins? Here?
Hey, give that grenade back! No interference, right, boss? I mean, you're not going to make me fight a penguin, are you? Look at their little faces.
All members of the Sentinel Unit Antarctic Advance Party, attention! Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Rookie guard, check. Awakened researcher with a fish tank for a head, check. Mr. Ulrich, allow me to apologize for the shock my jets have given you. They're jumpier than a spring cricket at the moment. A lot of them just lost some dear friends of theirs after getting back from Florida. Brutal, really.
Penguins? In Florida?
And a squirrel? In Antarctica?
Not just any squirrel. You're looking at a sergeant, Missy. Sergeant Buddy Fairchild, reporting for duty. We've been waiting here on account of the lieutenant's order. I've been tasked with being your official Antarctic guide. And it's a good thing, too, because you sure ain't gonna find no one else to guide you around these parts.
The lieutenant? You mean Mordia?
Sure is shooting. Her message came in earlier today. Told me you're fixing to scale that there mountain. Gave me the job of getting you there.
Mordia! I could kiss you!
So, Sergeant Fairchild, you and these troops are under Moldir's command.
Let's skip the pleasantries, shall we? The lieutenant's orders were as clear as the day is long. If you really want to help your friends and save the world, then we better get your behinds up that mountain quicker than a cat on a hot tin roof and get that record playing. Now let's get moving before the Manus get their ritual going.
Save the world? I had no idea she thought so highly of us.
see here. Mountain ain't no Everest, but it sure is a storm in July to be a tough climb for y'all big and tall ones. Well, can't never could. Buckle up, folks. I don't want to see no bodies tumbling down the mountain. You hear?
Symbols can be just as informative as codes. You just have to know how to read them. I'll handle the tech support. Alright, time to crack some codes. The perfect solution. An adequate sample. That doesn't sound
Careful,
good.
pal. Careful, pal. Oh, let's make a scene. Come on, pals. I salute you. The smell of the great outdoors.
That doesn't sound good. I'll handle the tech support.
Oh, let's make a scene.
According to my calculations,
Boom!
a perfect algorithm. One that can only exist in theory.
This ain't no animal show.
Enumeration is a last resort. But sometimes, it can work a miracle.
Antarctic Advance Party! 3, 2, 1, charge!
Another perfect combination of reason and passion.
What took the Foundation so dang long to introduce me to you? Don't tell me they really believe that hooey in the papers. What'd it say again? Miami animal jailbreak perpetrated by a squirrel?
should be stalling shall we attend to first?
Tú decides. Yeah, I know.
Do have a little faith in me, Master.
Oh, need me to get you guys an ambulance? Hey! Don't be shy, mi amigo. Let's dance.
Perfectly understood.
Tú decides.
Please, allow me. Flee, mortals!
What? You still don't recognize me? What about now? On your toes!
Sterilize.
Perfectly understood. Shall I, Master?
Ha!
Take that, I say!
Victory secured. I should.
It's so wet. It is a bit strange in this suitcase, but in a good way, I suppose. We've made so many new friends here.